Hey everybody! I hope you had a really good week. Fall is really here, and the leaves are changing. I got to go outside a few times this week just to enjoy the smells of fall. Do you have a favorite time of year? Summer? Spring? Winter? Fall, like me? Or maybe the season walrus? Wait, that's not a season. So many different favorites. That is so great. Does anyone remember the memory verse from last week? It had to do with God and how strong He is. It's okay if you forget it. We can always say it together. Are you ready? The Lord is my strength and my shield. One more time. The Lord is my strength and my shield. Psalm 28:7. Wow, you did such a great job. I am proud of you. And even if you didn't remember it this time, just know you can always try next time. Last week we talked about Moses and how he led the Israelites across the Red Sea. We're going to skip ahead in the Bible story and talk about the judges of Israel. Judges were people who also led God's people, just like Moses. They helped them fight battles, protect people, and help people find ways of working out their fights and arguments, and worship God. The judge in our story was named Deborah. She was a woman, which didn't happen very often, and so she's really special to the story. As we will see, Deborah was just as good of a judge as anyone else. God really loved her and helped her to be a great judge. Ada also read the story of Deborah and was really impressed. Let's go ahead and see what the story made her want to do. Let's go!
Wow, the Judge Deborah has got to be the coolest person in the entire Old Testament. Solving people's problems, settling disagreements, saving her people from the warlord. What a leader! And I'm going to be just like her.
I can't believe I get to help a real-life judge do whatever it is she does.
Right now, I'm trying to quietly meditate, Monty.
It's an honor to watch you work. Here comes someone.
Hello, Tot. How may I help you? Juice? Yes, I see. This juice box is missing its pokey straw, so you cannot open it. Help, please. In order to solve your problem, Tot, you must seek a fork.
Wow.
Fork, please. No, Tot. You must find the fork for yourself. Now go! Ada, we need your help. Tell me your troubles. Otto and I were trading chromobots, but we can't agree. Is one attack adder worth 2 reptile wranglers? I think you two should stop wasting your time playing with toy robots.
That's not really what we asked.
It is decided.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, thanks.
Ada, we need you to be an impartial judge.
Tell me your troubles, and I will advise.
Jax and I built a fortress of quietude in the woods out back.
I did the heavy lifting.
But that's only because you're super strong.
I spent days hauling wood.
We want to take turns using it, but there's an odd number of days in the week. So, who should get it on the 7th day?
I shall use your fortress on the 7th day.
I am very unhappy with this ruling.
Consider this a lesson for both of you about sharing. Sharing with me.
But that's not why we...
It is decided.
Jacksamillion, I told you we should have just gone to Ruby! I told you!
It's amazing to watch you work, Ada.
Why, thank you, Monty.
The way you didn't really listen to their problems and just told them what you thought.
I was listening. I heard what they said. Oh. I guess I sort of just walked all over them.
Yes, you did.
Oh, no! That's not how Deborah judged at all. I need to go apologize.
So wise. I should really be writing this down. But then I'd probably need to learn how to read.
I wonder how one could get the job of fanning the judge with a cool leaf like that. You know, why did Ada want to be a judge? Yeah. Do you feel like she helped everyone? Yeah, I think she tried. What do you think would have made Ada a better judge? Those are great ideas. I think that she thought maybe she could have been a better listener. I really like how she understood how she didn't really help because she didn't listen very well, and then she went to say sorry. Being a good leader means listening really well and saying sorry. Let's go ahead and listen to this week's story about Deborah. It's told from a part of the Bible called Judges, and you'll be able to find the story with more details in Judges 4. Let's go ahead and listen to this week's Bible story, okay? Here we go! This is the story of Deborah, taken from Judges 4 and 5. God's people had been captured by an enemy. They prayed to God, "Please help us get our land and our freedom back." God listened and sent a woman named Deborah to help them. Deborah was a judge, and she was very wise and faithful to God. She gave people messages from God and helped them talk about their arguments. Every day, Deborah sat under a palm tree. Men and women who had problems came for her for help. One day, God gave Deborah an important message, a message that would help free the people of Israel. Deborah gave God's message to a man named Barak. She told him, "God said, take 10,000 men and go to Mount Tabor. God will help you defeat the king's army, and the Israelites will be free." Barak said, "I'll do this, but I need your help." Deborah, who was as brave as she was wise, agreed to go. She knew that God would be with her every step along the way. Barak and Deborah took 10,000 men to Mount Tabor. There was an awful battle. Yelling and fighting went on, and the noise was loud and terrible. But God was always with Deborah and the Israelites, protecting them and keeping them safe. It was a hard fight, but finally Barak and the Israelites won. God helped them defeat the king's army, and there was peace for 40 years. Whoa! Deborah sounds like a really strong and amazing leader. And she was a woman, which was even more amazing since there aren't many stories like that in the Bible. Do you remember who the man was who asked for Deborah's help? Yeah, his name was Barak. He must have known how brave, strong, and close to God Deborah was. And then they won the battle. There's more parts to this story that involve other brave women, and you should go read it. God really was there for them. And then there was peace for a while after that battle. What are some ways that we should be like Deborah? Yeah, we can be really good listeners, and we can trust God because He keeps His promises. We talked about that, remember? Deborah really shows us what being a leader is all about. One thing that being a good judge and leader meant was listening really carefully to people. Jesus also listens to us. The Bible tells us that Jesus is always there to hear our prayers and loves it when we speak to Him. He isn't scary. even when we have to tell him about bad things we do or we think, because he loves us and he forgives us. Jesus just really wants us to tell him what we think, feel, and wonder about. This week's Bible verse is all about that talking we do with Jesus called prayer. It is from Jeremiah 29:12 and says, "Pray to me, and I will listen to you." That sounds like a lot of really good promise to me. Can you say it with me? Pray to me, and I will listen to you. Jeremiah 29:12. I am glad we have a God who wants to hear us and listens to us. What a great leader. I think Deborah wanted to be a leader just like God leads us. Well, I hope you have a good week. Try to remember to listen to people even when you're angry or you disagree. And this is really important. Just know deep down that God always listens to us and wants to hear our prayers. So, on that note, let's go ahead and pray together. Bow our head, close our eyes. Dear God, thank you for loving us. Thank you for sending your Son to die on the cross and be raised from the dead so that we could be part of your family and have hope for life eternal. Thank you for listening always. Help us to talk to you always. Help us have a good week and enjoy the fall. In your name, amen. Well, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.